Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is your social studies teacher. Today we have Unit 6 Chapter 13 Section 1 page 381 to 383. Our topic is Geography and Early Africa. Here we have lesson objectives. Number 1, landforms, climate and resources. Number 2, regions of West Africa. Number 3, West Africa's resources. And number 4, early people's way of life. So here we have first objective of the lesson, that is landforms, climate and resources. Landforms. Landform means which kind of land Africa had that time. Climate. Which kind of climate, which kind of weather Africa had that time. And resources. Which kind of resources Africa had. So all the points are coming one by one with details. Africa is the Earth's second largest continent. Africa is the Earth's second largest continent. A lot of desert. The Sahara stretches across most of North Africa. Africa south of the Sahara are crossed by mighty rivers. These rivers include the Congo, the Zambezi, and the Niger. For understanding these points, geographers, they divided Africa into two parts. Number 1, North Africa, and number 2 is South Africa. South Africa has some rivers. Next we have some maps. Here in this area is showing South Africa. This is the location of the South Africa, and this is the location of West Africa. Below the map we have another picture that is showing the desert of South and West Africa. Then we have another map. That map is showing the specific location of Africa, behind the river and behind the desert. As you know that early civilizations grew up behind the river, because from the river the people, they were getting a lot of resources. For example, water. Water is the most important resource of the life. So river can give you water. And food as well. People, they were getting fish from the river. Here we have regions of West Africa. Regions means areas. As a source of water, food, and transportation. The Niger River allowed many people to live in West Africa. Many animals find food and shelter there. West Africa's resources. West Africa's land is one of the region's many resources. So Africa's land has many resources. With its many climates, the land can produce many different crops, because climate was different weather, you can get different crops by different climates. Traditional crops grown in West Africa. Other resources were minerals, like what? Like gold and salt. which comes from the Sahara Desert. Salt kept food from spoiling, and people they needed it in their diet to survive Africa's hot climate. Early people's way of life. Early West African family was an extended family. Extended family means a big family, a lot of number of people. It usually included the father, mother, children, and close relatives in one household. It means all family members they were living in one house. West African society expected each person to be loyal, to be faithful, and to be sincere to his or her head of the family. Loyalty to family helped the people of a village to work together. The men, they hunted and they farmed their land and they raised livestock, and women, they farmed their land as well, and they collected firewood, ground grain, and they carried water and cared of their children. Around 500 BC, West Africans they found that they could heat certain kinds of rocks to get a hard metal. This was iron. That metal was iron, and iron stronger than other metals. Iron was good for making tools and weapons. Iron tools allowed farmers to clear land faster and grow food more easily than they could with earlier tools. West Africa's gold and salt mines became a source of great wealth. Traders they used camels to cross the Sahara. They took gold, salt, cloth, slaves, and other items to North Africa and the Islamic world as well. Here we have a summary and review of the lesson. Physical geography affected culture and trade in West Africa. When West Africans developed iron technology, so other communities grew up, and trade especially in gold and salt expanded. Okay, thank you. Assalamu alaikum.